watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
It is now 6:42 on your Tuesday morning, waking up to blue skies across all of West Michigan. Live view here from our Boatworks restaurant Skycam in Holland, looking over the shores of Lake Macatawa. You see the blue skies overhead. The flag has a little bit of movement to it already, indicating that it is going to be a breezy afternoon, but we are tracking a cooler day as well. Temps this morning starting out in the 60s, but we're only going to make it into the 70s this afternoon. We keep the breeze with us. Some gusts could be over 25 miles an hour at times, and you're going to notice the second you walk out the door, the more refreshing air mass with lower humidity levels. Dry conditions persist not only through today and tomorrow, but into the end of the work week and a good portion of the upcoming weekend. And I mentioned a warm stretch that fades into a hot weekend, though. In fact, many of you are going to be using those sprinklers, working overtime this week, as well as the watering can for any of you trying to maintain your gardens. We are really going to be in a dry pattern here. Temps across the area right now in the mid 60s. Even though the sun is up, these may drop a few more degrees with the next reading we get in at about 7 o'clock this morning. And look at the 24-hour temperature change. Look back into Wisconsin. Right now in Wausau, 21 degrees colder than it was 24 hours ago at this time. 17 degrees colder in Green Bay, 10 degrees colder in Milwaukee, and eventually what we're going to see this afternoon is this blue color fill in across all of southwest lower Michigan, because that's where the air mass is coming from. Upper 60s at the noon hour, winds out of the north and west at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. They pick up a bit, 15 to 20 by 6 o'clock. Temperatures inland in the low to mid 70s. Right at the Lake Michigan shoreline, we are going to be stuck in the 60s today because the water temps are still in the 60s. The wind relaxes quickly tonight. Look at this, only 5 miles an hour at midnight. Temperatures fall into the upper 40s for overnight lows. Those will be your wake-up readings tomorrow. Back into the 60s by noon. But we're going to be looking at another day with temps only in the 70s for highs. Then we're up to around 80 on Thursday, 87 on Friday. We do build the humidity just a touch here Saturday into Sunday, as well as those high temps up to around the 90-degree range. You're going to be looking for a place to cool off. I'll mention Lake Michigan is warming up, water temps in the 60s, but today is not a good day to head out there. We have a high risk for rip currents.
Oh, okay. Good warning there. Good warning.
Tell you what, yeah, all this warm weather, though, this dry weather could be even more trouble for farmers, too, which is kind of frightening, really. We were just out yesterday picking strawberries and talking to one of the growers there. He's already lost all his peaches and all his apples, and most of his strawberry crop is gone.
Yeah,
so now you end up with more dry conditions. We could see other things go.
Yeah, the cherry crop had a really rough spring as well. I was talking to Bill Steffen this morning, who was still here when I got in a little after 2 o'clock this morning. Corn and soybeans could be looking at a little bit of an issue with an extended dry period here. When you look at the year as a whole, we're not doing so bad, but it's been dry as of late.
Okay. Thank you, Laura.